EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, live second round coverage of the U.S. Open. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Our featured golfer, right in it, just a couple of shots off the pace. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it, hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and let's see how good you can chip.
Four feet, all that's left for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And after yesterday's 67, quickly to 1 under for his round here. The second is a tough par 4, measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Set up in the fairway, 200 yards from here. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, this one's a little bit downhill overall, with a break from left to right to consider also.
Oh boy, he had it right in the jaws and it just wouldn't get there. That finished off for par here with the second. And he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. The third is another par 4, this one at 419 yards. It's a bit of a blind tee shot up about a 25-foot rise to the fairway. But it's worth noting that most tee shots that land in the fairway wind up running down to the left into a gully anyway. From there, it's another slightly uphill shot to a green fronted by 3 deep bunkers. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. You might like this one. You might really like it. Oh, dude, that. What a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. And he moves to 2 under for his round and -5 overall. The fourth is a tough par 3 with a couple of complicating factors to it. One, it's long at a robust 228 yards. And two, it's downhill a good 25 to 30 feet. So gauging what club to hit and how hard to hit it, that goes hand in hand with getting out of here with a par.
Thank you.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain one shot back. Now to the fifth, a par 4 at 480 yards. It's a bit of a blind tee shot up a rise to a fairway that slopes left to right up beyond the landing area. It's important to make sure you are in the fairway because as we saw at the 23 Open, players whose tee shots ran into that right rough rarely reach the green with their seconds. All right, in the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. That's some good work there. Able to hold the elevated green and now has a good look at birdie. Well played. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there.
Oh, my God.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. On to the 6th. It is one of the most talked about holes on this North Course. A short par 4 at just 325 yards. You have one of 3 choices here. You can lay up short to the left, or you can go a little further to the right of the green. That might be a safer play. Or you can take the direct line over that coastal live oak and give it a go with a driver. Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing. And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second.
Stay.
Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there.
What the hell was that?
Nah, that's not going to escape it. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at the par 3. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead. Stand atop the tee at the 7th, and you could be forgiven for thinking this is a par 4. In fact, the club of choice for many is indeed driver. But here at the North Course, this is a par 3 at 284 yards, though if the person in charge of pin placement is feeling devious, this hole can stretch out over 300 yards. Boy, he took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. A 6-footer now for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he'll move now to 5 under par. The second of the par 5s on the course is this one, the 547-yard 8th hole. This is another of the great risk-reward holes on the course. A well-struck drive should have a reasonable chance to reach this green in 2. But beware of the barranca left. And bear in mind that this green is on the smallish side, so long approaches will need to be precise. And just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 to second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunkers short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3 under front side as they go out in 32. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10th. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain at 6 under par. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11th. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3.
One of the hardest things in golf is to turn 3 shots into 2. And with that beautiful use of the flop shot, it's a good chance, really, to get up and down.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll stay right where he is. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception.
fucking tree.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th. Now, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. Number 1, a beautiful shot there to get it in tight.
Are you kidding me? How did that guy not go in? Unbelievable. Look at this thing. It's like sitting above the hole in midair. Fucking.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Yeah, and you do have to factor in this right to left break, but fundamentally it's the slope you need to focus on. It's very steep.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to stay 2 back. With the towers of Century City in the distance, we get a look here at the 623-yard par 5 14. This was by far the toughest of the par 5s at the 2023 U.S. Open, and in fact was the rare par 5 that yielded an average score over par for the week.
Get it. Good. Wow.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
This is a 13-footer.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just 1 shot off the top spot. Now to the 15th. So much discussion about this hole during the 2023 U.S. Open. In Saturday's third round, it played just 81 yards, the shortest ever in U.S. Open history, even shorter than the fabled 7th at Pebble Beach. As for round 4, the only player to bogey the hole, that would be the eventual winner, Wyndham Clark.
What? I didn't read the fucking thing. God.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay at 7 under. The final 3-hole stretch of long par 4s begins here with a 542-yard 16th. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design. And its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with 2 more up near the large green.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Jack Nicklaus always told me hole high, that was the goal. Little left, but hole high and inside 10 feet. Well done.
They'll say he should have made that.
Come on. Fucking damn the music. Fucking line right. Fuck.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 17th, a toughie at 520 yards. Look out from the tee, and bunkers will comprise a lot of what you see. But this really is a standout hole with beautiful sycamore trees providing an alluring backdrop. Up near the green, a series of 4 bunkers protect the front and left sides of the green, including one that's the closest thing on the course to a pot bunker. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face. And a good chance for birdie. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17.
Get the lead yet.
And that's going to move him to 8 under. The closing hole here at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 4 at 492 yards, featuring the widest 18 fairway. This side of St. Andrews, at points it could be as wide as 50 to 60 yards. The second shot is a tough one, though, to a narrow green flanked by thick rough and bunkers on either side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Too much. Yep. Fuck.
Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Come on, lock it in. Lock it in.
Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction offline, or that would have gone in. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And this will be even better than yesterday's total. It is a second round 65. So an action-packed first 2 rounds and a packed leaderboard as well, with our featured golfer in a share of the lead after day 2.
So we can't separate them at this stage, but somebody, and I guarantee you somebody will play lights out in the weekend, and that will be the difference.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notably Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner.
That's it for me. Good night.